And that's exactly how you draw it up. I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Green. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
From the line, and the shot's good by Irving.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Pass to Young. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
And that one's good. Irving. Here we are late in the season. I got to ask you the age-old question, Clark. Should the focus be on playoff positioning or should it be on resting your stars?
You know, I don't think it should be either. I think it should be playing your best basketball. And if, in fact, you're in a position where you can buy some rest for your key players and still be sharp, then that's what you do. But it's a delicate balancing act. I would much rather see players rest during practice and play a bit in the games to keep that in-game sharpness is what you want. But each team has to do it the way they feel best.
And so he's able to get one of two.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production. You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And the Hawks making a change here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Young. He had 25 points in his last game. Driving in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Bullock. Powell sets a screen. Stolen by Young. Going all the way to the rack. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Mavericks making a change here. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Outside Irving. From the wing. Back to Wood. Outside for Irving. Rejected by Okongwu. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Outside for Irving. Clock at 6. Pass to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving with it. Now guarded by Bay.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Bogdanovich on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Irving with it. Last game with 30. Here's Bullock. Takes a three. There's Young with the three. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Hits a three-pointer. Murray's got 6.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Mavericks trailing.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Here's Collins. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Murray's shot is good.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Left side, Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Irving. From deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
It's Griffin, high post. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And Dallas with possession, trailing by 5. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And that one's good. Young's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Johnson. Young attacking. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Okongwu. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And he drops the first. Now a timeout called by Dallas. Can't hit the second. Here's Dallas now. It's a 5-point game. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. It's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I'll tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instincts. He's a real challenge for defenders.
For 3, Hardaway gets the 3 ball to go. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Here's Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And Murray drops them both. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
I tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They get it back. Capella. And Capella slams it down.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Outside Irving. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Collins inside. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Young. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Hardaway, no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Green, a screen. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Pass to Hardy. Kleber outside. Back to Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside Young. Mavericks with the rebound. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bullock. Back to Irving. Rejected by Okongwu. Powell with a steal. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Powell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Gets the 3 to fall. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Young. 10 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. 3 seconds left. That one falls. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Hawks on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Murray. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now Holiday. Doncic outside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Here's Wood. That shot, no good. Capella with the defensive effort. Here's Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Right side Murray. Crafty move. Second shot opportunity. Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Capella gets it to go.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And it's hammered home by Green.
This has been the story of the game.
To the wing on the left. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Capella.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Here's Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And both free throws good for Young. The Mavericks trailing. Down low. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood embracing the moment and knocking down a big shot.
Young. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to McGee. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wood with it. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. And stolen by Wood. And now the Mavs on the run. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Capella. To the left side wing. Pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. 4 on the clock. And here's Collins. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the inside. And Capella gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Young. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Collins. Up top, Young. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Irving for 3. Unable to get that one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Irving fires from way outside. Off target with the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the
title.